No one's noticed. No one's noticed. Chat, we're gonna go ahead. I appreciate all the subs. We're gonna go ahead and push these subs through so we don't have to listen to grenades going off for the next 45 minutes. Listen to that, dude. Listen, it's still going on. I'm clicking as fast as I can. Listen to that. Oh my gosh, it's still going. Listen to that shit, man. Are we good? Oh my gosh, it's still continuing. Ravage is having a community meeting. Wait, where? On his Twitch?
Become a little harder, and we are wiping the bin scratches. Oh, well, that's it. I said this might happen. In the last community meeting, I definitely foreshadowed this. No, cars. Bin scratches on cars, not serial scratches. Does that mean we'll lose safe houses, warehouses after reset? Yes. Can you please touch on walking into houses that someone is robbing? Obviously, sitting outside the door is not good, but as far as walking into a house, I don't... Look, as long as you properly roleplay that out and you don't abuse the game mechanics to do what you're doing, I don't think there's an issue. Any plans to limit the amount of car swaps allowed? 67 car swaps in one chase seems a lot. Look, this is something people get into all the time, right? That's... The fact of the matter is that criminals are going to rat to get away from you. It wouldn't make sense if they didn't. You know, at the end of the day, what we have to get better at as a cop force is preventing them from getting into that car, which means.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Jesus Christ, man.
What? Man, it's the Kita, man. I done lost a bunch of weight, and it's only down in my lower part, man.
Jesus Christ, that ass is looking good there, Bustin'.
It don't look, something ain't right, man. Something ain't right.
There ain't no pants that fit me either, man. My midsection, these are the only ones I could get to fit me.
Those fucking jorts are holding on, that belt's holding on for dear life.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
man,
the pressure of that material alone. I mean, Jesus Christ, those are compression pants right there, bud.
It's the Kita. Oh man, it's the Kita, man. I done lost all the weight, and it went all the way down to my lower section.
Could we send a message to the upper part of you, Bustin'? All right,
I can't control how my weight's lost, man.
Who's that? The doctor guy from Sonic the Hedgehog. What's his name?
Doctor. I don't remember. I didn't catch
Doctor.
Just kind of weird.
Doctor Robotnik. That's who you look.
I was told I look like the guy from the Minions. The guy who's the head of all the Minions. What's that dude's name?
Dr. Eggman is the one from Sonic.
I look like Gru.
Yeah, Eggman Robot. It's the same person.
Look up what Gru looks like from the Minions.
Oh yeah, you definitely look like him too.
You definitely do. All right.
Like a overweight Gru.
Good Lord. Well,
he's not
something
wrong.
here just ain't matching, Bustin'. But hey, you do you. All right.
Appreciate
Keep
that,
up
sir.
with the Kita. You're looking good.
I'm trying, man.
We're kind of at a mental block there. Can we have public server in the future? I'm not answering that question, as I said. Make clear clarification of the rules for raiding weed warehouses from a defending and raider standpoint. I mean, we've stated clearly that it's not turf. So, honestly, one of the rules we're going to be putting in, and I'll tell you this probably answer most of your questions, is that we're going to, any snitch mechanics or like brick runs, etc., like that, are considered initiated, right? The person that's hitting it is initiated. So, and if someone goes near your shit, they're initiated on, right? Like, and that means they go to the back of the van, okay, or they're hitting your weed warehouse, like they're actively doing it. But you know, if the shitty thing is in this incident is that you have to determine that the person is the person you're hitting, right? Or it indeed is RDM. But the idea is that you're already greenlit for combat in those situations. But I want to be very clear, okay, and this is where it gets messy, is the fact that if you shoot someone who is not involved in that conflict, that indeed is RDM. Okay, so you need to make sure that the person you're shooting is the person involved in that thing. which I know that can get a little tricky, but I mean, that's roleplay. That's what roleplay's about. Sometimes you gotta fucking ask, right? That's it. This is not strictly towards the news here, but just a new player being curious. What are the opportunities when it comes to private companies, such as private security firm, to help out with stress, police experience, and house robberies? I mean, we could look at stuff like that. You know, as the server grows, matures, those are things we'll have to look at. Any word on real estate? Yes. Any chance people in the city can request props around the city? For example, a couch on a roof where people hang out. Obviously, yeah, this stuff, yeah, like people can ask for that stuff. I think right now, though, I would like people to be very conscious of the fact that we are like heavily involved in like a lot of 3D development at the moment. And some of these things are rough for us to, at the moment, to have the bandwidth to do, because we have a lot of very large projects. Will there ever be vehicle tuning? Yeah, we've thought about it, and we'll probably look at it, but we want to do our own UI when we do it. Can we please get a new life rule? People are abusing this with back-to-back shootouts. I already answered that. I feel like I'm recycling the same questions. Are these rules on breaching other banks instead of stores of cops do not show up? There are no rules on you breaching. Okay, there are. Okay, so let me answer this. On if you breach someone else's heist and the cops are there and all cops have guns up and you run in past the cops, that is NVL as hell. Right, that will end in a ban. I'll be honest, like that will end. You will probably get a ban for that, right? It does super fail RP there. What I will tell you is that if you're doing that to someone, there's no cops there. There isn't like a barrier, median. You know, there's no threat on your life to be able to enter and do that. Then in that case, I'm
just listening to the community stuff.
In my opinion. Non-whitelist scrub here with the popular series basically doomed for non-supporters to join currently. I would say that if you are not supporting, the only chance that you have of an application review is being extremely active in the server, the general chat. And we've done that quite a bit. But yeah, at the moment, there is such a demand to get in the server that I cannot, with a good conscience, tell you that regularly applying is going to get you reviewed anytime the next months. Barring like a major exodus from the server. Which at that point, you know, something else happened. Can we get an option to change leader creator of the gang in the app? It had some problems that we're leader's not here anymore. We can't do. No, we're not. I've already said we're not doing that. When you head pop while playing is okay. Am I getting knocked up the list? People are stop reposting your questions, please, guys. Will there be any increases to the
I feel like this
queue,
is all
eventually
just
more
kind
safe
of
housing,
basic
warehouses
shit,
added
boys,
with
that we don't really
population?
need to
Yes.
listen to. But everyone's listening to it in the community, so we
Can
might
you
as well.
get S. Souls here back?
Ravage
That'll
Chat
have
is the
something
owner and
that happened
operator
to
of the
me
server.
as well, so that'll be something that there's a fix. Here data gets deleted in some very rare circumstances. Any major changes now that there are 50 more slots? That's a very broad question. Tim-Mac, do you want to come up on the stage and clarify what you mean there?
Oh, Jax, you're good, bro. That's
Just
what
raise your hand.
I tell Chad all the time, man. It's one of those
Is there a quick
things
fix
where
for someone
when something
having to
like
play
that
texture
happens,
issue?
people instantly want to go the OOC route and then, you know, say this, say that. So I told Chat, it's one of those things where everyone needs to relax. You were playing your character. If I was on Crim, I would have done the exact same shit, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing but love from me,
50,
bro.
50 slots, like, I mean, that's gonna bring an influx of a lot more, obviously more action and just things happening. So obviously in the middle of the night, it's not as big a deal because we're not hitting cap, but like during the day when we do hit cap, that's gonna put a lot of strain on certain parts of the, you know, whether contracts or, you know, the house robbery max limits on groups.
Yeah, I heard the car swap part.
I was like business owners may need a bit more help if there's, you know, because, you know, there's going to be more going on. So just like different things like that, if there's going to be any adjustments on that side.
Yeah, so some of the things we've thought about and we've implemented already is with the bank system, there is like a police strength system. I had a similar thing I had the last server I was part of, where basically there's like a floating cap or number.
Hope you had a happy
Like,
Thanksgiving,
there's
Hutch.
like a base cap of like, just say like 20, right?
May add like
And,
+2 or +3 or
cop
plus,
logs
you know,
on,
like
they may
a
add,
number.
like +2 or +3 or plus, you know, like a number there. And basically what we did at the banks,
We silence that.
Thing happen, right? So implementing more of our systems into there is going to be a big part of what we do.
The amount of people in this fucking
Another
thing
thing
is crazy.
with so we're going to implement more of our systems in like an overall crime queue, basically that has a little bit better math. So maybe a house robbery is worth 5 strength, right? While a bank is worth, well, let's just say 100. You know, so
Yeah,
There's
gotcha.
so many people in this.
like House robbery, more oftentimes than not, will be able to pop off instead of the bank because it's only taking 5 of the pie, right? It's gonna be a lot harder to get the 100 of the pie, basically. So that's stuff we're looking at there. For civilians and businesses, I think that's something we're just gonna have to get feedback from a lot of you guys on, is in terms of like what the actual problems you're up against is. Like, you gave me some feedback on the time it takes to repair a car. So that's something we're looking at as well now with the crafting update.
Okay.
Now that we have the migration done, stuff like that, you know,
Cool.
where it's like, yeah, if Stroke Masters is dealing with the majority of the repairs and autos, right? And they're stuck in 20-second repair loops or 15, whatever it is. Obviously, halving that puts out your guys' productivity with 100 extra people on the server. So,
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's great.
yep, cool.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Any plan for an anti-cheat system? Yes. I mean, we have an anti-cheat system. The problem is that there's just some things to circumvent 5M in general, right? Like there's some menus out there, and I mean they've posted about it numerous times, right? So
Ain't do anything about vehicle swap
Yeah.
chases? Yeah, I heard.
is there a plan to add a reputation for public defenders, lawyers? Weird question, but I thought I might ask. No. Make an inside rule for the PD. Let them shoot the tire after the third swap. No, there's no reason to shoot tires. At the point you're shooting tires, you just shoot the person.
I agree with that.
And honestly, if you look at how cars still take off even when they're without it, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't do anything. And cops stopping to aim and shoot at the tire a lot of times makes them not able to get in the car. And this is the problem that we have oftentimes. This is the biggest reason we implemented this, outside of like the real life rationale, is the fact that if you stop to shoot the tire, then you're not getting in your car to chase it, and oftentimes they get away when you shoot tires. That was like the big thing that happened when we were shooting tires with our PD, because we did that a couple months ago. And what I'll tell you is we lost more stuff than we gained because people just get pissed off. They shoot the tire, they
Gee,
stumble
thanks so
around
much
trying to
for
get
the
back
2
in the car,
months,
and then
man.
they never get back in the car. I mean, there's probably like a handful of officers that would probably be able to shoot a tire, get back in the car, and chase the person and catch them. But I will tell you, the majority of the police force is not at that level. Any plans on revising the snitch system? Still feels far too powerful. I don't know if it's. I mean, it's a consequence of what you're doing, right? Like the things you buy with the snitch are not expensive things, right? Like the risk to reward has to be there. We've done some limiting with the snitch in terms of like how often you get contracts, etc. But the idea is that, hey, you know, the idea is that you're supposed to easily lose your hangout, your warehouses, etc. like that because of the price point they're at. So if we change the snitch system, it's going to make those things cost way more, way more. Have you thought about adding an extra restart? No, we're not adding an extra restart. Any way to up the storage slots in the hotel so people can stop using stash cars? That'll be fixed with my yes answer above. Any plans on anti? Got that. Or when it comes to private comment, no. When else you were able to break into player own houses? We did that before. A lot of us were involved in having done that in the past, and it just led to a lot of toxicity. But it's not something we're totally against. Is it possible to add a PRP radio on the server? Yes, we're going to. 300 slots in the server next week if we can catch up on cop numbers. Yes. Touching on what you just mentioned about mechanics, could be something interesting. An experience system. We have progression. I don't want to talk about it yet. That's coming in the next patch. How about a gang saying they split up but still rolling together and both fighting the same gang on a war to get advantage on numbers? Isn't that some kind of exploit? I would say to a certain degree, yes. And if you have situations like that, you should report them so that we can investigate them fully and we can give an actual answer because there's a lot of nuance there. Maybe know how many personal do you have at hand for reviews? We have about 10 people. We're hiring a bunch of staff now because we didn't want to dilute the quality of staff. Basically, we want reports to be handled appropriately. And
I asked
sometimes
Chad.
what ends up happening when you take a
I
bunch of new
asked
staff on is that
if
it dilutes the
higher
quality of
fine,
reports being
same
dealt with.
time is a possibility.
Someone leaking car restock info a week or two in advance is killing the businesses. People are like, you need to report those people because they're breaking the rules. What is being done about these gangs to have 3 or 4 people on producing mass weed but not being able to be rated because they don't have the certain number of players? Report them because I will ban them because I've already posted that. I would ban them for that stuff. That is abusing a game mechanic. Will we see changes in certain reps like scrapping, garbage? Not at the moment. Will there be a way to stop the bleeding without going to the hospital? It'd be annoying getting shot once while wearing armor when doing a boost. No, we're not changing that. Are there any planned charges to laptop to the laptop to make more developable. At the moment, it's only used for criminal activity. We're
Monkey
gonna
said
add
he
stuff to the
seconds
laptop.
what
We're
I
probably gonna
say. He
redo the
thinks
UI at some
that it
point.
should be a higher fine. Same time also.
With the server slots going up, will there be a revisit to the 5-man rule? No. Mentioning cop numbers, is there any prelude on when the next wave of hiring interviews will be? I mean, we just hired people yesterday, guys. My answer to you is if you are asking that question,
Are we not
you have
allowed?
not done the bare minimum role play.
Are we not allowed
even
to
be asking that
ask?
question here?
Are we not
The more
allowed to
in-depth PD
ask for
roles
the
that have
higher
been
fine?
suggested, like lab techs, we'll look at that stuff as.
I don't
we have
know
a
if I'm
very,
supposed to ask the
new
same
police
question
department,
twice.
And adding a bunch of departments does nothing to help us, grow. If you just add a bunch of departments at once, so we need to be very careful.
Fuck!
We need to iterate kind of slowly with the police force and that stuff. Can we change the shooting camera to third person whilst driving bikes? No, we removed that on purpose. Who's this? Medi wants to talk. Here you go, Medi. Well, Prodigy RP have a dev academy. No, we don't have time for that, unfortunately. What's up, Medi?
Yeah, dude. So, like, let's say I want to join IRC for free rep. Can I do that, dude?
No, that is very much against the. That's very much against the server rules. Stanley. I know what you're doing. Why are you doing that, Stanley?
Oh my God, but so many people are doing it, dude. Please.
I don't know. Seriously, could you talk about that a little bit? About the
Yeah, sure.
anonymous IRCs, or not the anonymous IRCs, but rather, well, you know what I'm referring to.
Yeah. So I have Edward working on a fix for that. I asked him to do something there for me. So there's at least you have to be next to the boost to be able to do it. I think I reverted at some point. But if you guys are just giving out your group numbers and stuff, that is such. And I've had this debate philosophically with a lot of people, because it came so commonplace. Even some of the best role players that I know were doing this, and I was like, "Why are you doing this?" And it's everyone was like, "Well, it's we should it's just passive. It's like a passive boost." And I try to explain to people, I'm like, "Bro, you need to think about that for a second. You're creating passive income for doing no role play, right?" And this one is eating me alive, because there's so many people I know and so many good friends that are great role players that are involving themselves in just taking a code, going into the group, getting the free reward, right, for the boosting. And it blows my mind, because I'm like, I don't know. This is a server culture thing that became so prevalent and
Rami.
I guess easy for people to do. That
You're an
people
idiot.
just didn't stop and think about how there's no role play to what's happening. And I'm sure there's role play to get the code sometimes, if you ask someone for the code, but you're not involving yourself in the boost. You're not doing the thing. And
I've done it, Chad. I've done it.
So you need to stop doing that.
I can't shit talk it.
Honestly, the last time this happened, we made a post about it. We said, do not do this. And people are still doing it. So stop doing it. All right. I have logs of the IRC. The problem is that there's so many of you doing this shit right now that if I went to go ban everyone who was involved in it, bro, we'd empty out half the fucking server.
Oh my God, what about my house robbery rep, dude? What if I join the one that I see outside, the house robbery guy?
That's not much better. That's not much better. I gotta be honest. That's awful. So are people doing that with house robberies too? They're just joining it and not going to the house robbery?
Oh my God, I see it all the time, dude, at the house robbery guy.
Oh my God.
Yo, don't tell anyone I smacked you.
Oh my God. Okay, all of that is bad, guys. What the fuck? Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Yep. Thanks, Manny. Thanks for giving me a headache. Yep. Okay. Yeah, no, none of that is okay. We will work on mechanics to make sure that is not the case anymore. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think what I might need to do is just make rep gain for house robberies might literally have to be conjoined with the loot, selling the loot. Oh my God, that's crazy. Okay. Cool. Can you speak on people running over people in gunfights? I mean, the thing is that I have to be careful with the answer to this question, because at the end of the day, if you're just running over someone and you're not under threat, that's kind of shitty, right? But if you're being shot at or being aimed at and you run over someone, you're pressing it's kind of not, at that point, I mean, go wild, you know, because at that point, like they're actively a threat to you, and if you didn't put the pedal, what defense mechanism do you really have? So, but if you're just going into a gunfight and just running people over, and that's all you're doing, we will ban. You'll likely get banned for that. Okay. And I think that's it. I think I'm gonna end it there. I think that's good. I think we've answered all the questions we need to for today. I am.
You didn't answer my question.
We'll talk to you guys all later. And
Damn it. I didn't get my question answered. Someone says, you know what's funny is someone said that having higher fines for crime would equal.
Next up is Kilo Trey Ballas at 39.92. They're right neck and neck with number 2. Next up is Cammy at 29.1. Next up is Rat at 29.1. I think that's the Zodiacs. I could be wrong. The Rogues are next up at 28.5.
Someone said that a higher fine would equal less RP. Less crime and less RP. Oh,
Next
man.
two at 23 and 22.
Jesus.
And then there's one more Bikini Bottom at 21. Whoever those guys are, I don't know. I won't be able to tell you. So, that's pretty much I think that was basically the top like 13, 12 or 13 or something. And then below those is Apollo's Locos and Santos Sagrados, Diablo, Sunnyvale, GSA, and Black Mamas. They're all in like the teens just below them all. So that's pretty much where everything is, guys. So go out, have some fun. The who? The Bustas. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of gangs. The only gangs that have, there's about 34 gangs that have surpassed the 10th level rep. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for your time. Have a good day on the server. Take it easy.
All right. Who's first? The boys, Chang gang.
Side up.
Hey, what's going on?
What? do you know why we can't pit with interceptors?
So the answer I got was because the front of our interceptors were made out of fiberglass, and they don't want us damaging our cars so that we can't go to the next chase. To be honest, I don't fucking know, to be real with you.
I'm pretty sure someone told me they. Yeah.
Yep, it's one of those.
Who
Let that
did we
fiberglass
told you
roll.
to change that?
Yep. Yep.
What up, Mo?
At that point, isn't an interceptor just another Air 1?
It's yes. At this
Supposed to be
current
ground
state.
Air
Beautiful
1.
day, mate.
Yep.
Beautiful day, catching criminals and throwing them in jail.
So what you're saying is, I gotta go down there and go tune some interceptors
Mm-hmm.
so they can go slightly faster.
There it is. But yeah, at the current time, that's basically what it is. It's just that. What's going on, Chief?
Shave.
Your hair is still fucking ridiculous.
You didn't
Look at
say
his
I
legs.
lost weight.
Look at his legs, Chief.
One to talk, Chief.
What did you choose those pants on purpose, or did you?
They're
just
the
know
only
that-
ones that fit my midsection. It's the Kita.
What?
Bro's got thighs.
Holy fuck.
I lost a lot of weight, guys. Daggone Kita. Shedding them pounds.
Wrong spot.
I can't control where I lose weight, guys.
You gotta target the titties, man. They're always knocking you out and shit.
How am I supposed to target the titties?
I don't know,
Wait.
man. Play with them more, I
Basta,
guess.
I'm gonna take a photo of you, okay?
All right.
Is this his weight progress report?
Where is that? The last one?
shit.
Yeah, which one? Left? Oh, I see it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the photo.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you, thank you. Let me see this.
Yeah, I would hold off on that one until we confirm.
What the hell?
You look good.
Oh, is this?
Dave,
Your hair is still fucking ridiculous.
You didn't say I lost weight.
look at his legs, Chief.
What the
One to talk, Chief.
They're the only ones that fit my midsection.
Who's taking notes?
Sorry, I'm late.
Yo, you got
Who
me
said
in
I would do
fucking
it?
trouble, man.
Giles.
Thank you very much, Giles.
What I get in trouble for?
How was finger swell?
Long as fuck.
Who made it through? How many people?
How many?
How many? I think we had, oh god, not many. Less than half.
Oh man.
Oh, about the same as the last one. Then I
Yeah,
would.
I mean, we gave the others reserve spots in the academy coming up, so they just need to go through a full academy. They a little rusty, you know what I mean? A little rusty.
It'd be like that sometime.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like 11.
Wait, doesn't he have a warrant?
Like there was 11.
Thank you.
Nope, it was served.
Oh, yep, it was.
Who's the purple-haired freak?
Okay, first off, you don't talk about my officers like that. Dude. I'll find something to sue you for, and I will crush your fucking soul and generate.
No, I changed.
Alright. I can shit on your conflicts.
That's cider. Wait, no, cider didn't shit on my cornflakes. That person in the chair is cider.
The hell you laughing at, man?
Nothing.
I believe it was something.
Yo, guys, the tea is ready. Oh.
I'm just worried about the circulation. To be honest with you.
Why are we all judging? He's trying to make a change.
I'm just saying the circulation in his legs, you know.
Hey, can someone fucking shoot this dog and put it out of its misery?
Oh, I fucking do. I heard that thing in my life. Oh my god.
Teapot is ready.
Somebody's leaking back there. Can you repair the leak?
I can't breathe.
I don't think it stemmed from him, but
You're right, Dick.
Yeah, I'm sweating. It's the radiator.
Jesus.
You guys are gonna need to put me down after I put him down, okay? I'm giving you a fair warning. In 3 seconds, I'm emptying a meg.
What the fuck are you saying?
Wait, wait.
Do I got permit? Am I clear to put down the dog or no?
No,
Don't
put
come
your
near
fucking
me.
gun away.
Yes, I will
Alright,
defend
alright.
you in court. I will defend you in court. Shoot him.
Also, I need you to stay behind after.
Let me have a look at this.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey!
I don't know why. I'm not sure why. That adjustment was
Probably because we were smoking weed downstairs, man.
Smoking a J, bro.
Jesus.
What's wrong with you, buddy? Why are you on the wall? That sounds like a goddamn engine trying
Jesus
to start, but it's
Christ.
just failing.
Can I tase the mayor, cuff him, and throw him outside?
Now he's leaking.
Dude.
He's leaking again. For
Excuse
fuck's
me.
sake.
So bad.
Shut your mouth, Dick.
God damn.
Right.
Call him Wheezy. For fuck's sake.
Somebody's gonna throw him in a kennel.
Do you order tea, by the way?
Yeah, fine now.
Water's ready.
Sorry, now what?
Did you order tea? The water's ready.
Tea? What are you talking about?
Oh, are you stupid? Like it
Let's
sounds
warm
like a
in here.
kettle that's ready. You know when it's boiling?
Yeah, I don't really. I use one of those electric ones that doesn't make that noise.
Aren't you my
buddy.
age? How old are you?
I mean, yeah, I'm 32.
Oh, I
but
just got
still.
after. What did I
Okay.
miss?
I'm not from Euro, man. We didn't really drink tea.
Oh, so yeah, you
we
guys don't
drink sweet tea.
That's iced tea.
Mr. Dudley.
No, it's sweet tea.
Hello,
What is sweet
how are
tea?
you?
Sweet
Really
tea.
good.
It's cold tea with sugar.
Wonderful. That's good news.
What?
You got a little something on your chin there.
That's a thing?
No,
Yeah,
it's just
everywhere in the
it's
South.
lipstick. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Used to have a rule in my house. If I came home with a hickey, I was grounded for 2 weeks after they went away.
Oh my God, you must have been
Oh.
permanently grounded.
No, I never quit with a hickey.
Dix isn't actually a hickey though. He had to tattoo fake lips on him because he could never get her real attention.
That's not a hickey, bro. That's a kissy. That is completely different.
That's a kissy on the blicky.
I'm glad you got a
Johnny,
kissy.
should we meet over by the vending machine now whilst I shove your fucking head inside a meteor bar?
Can you speak English?
Even if it has head
How you
inside
been?
a meteor, but like I don't
A
think
meteorite bar. Yes.
How big are they?
Go ahead and get started.
'Cause Johnny's got a pretty big,
Yeah, we can.
ego.
Hey,
I
Dave.
mean, sorry, Johnny.
All right.
Oh,
Sit
I
down.
know.
Shut up.
Outside, though. You want to see it?
We don't have much really to talk about today. There was a sink or swim the other day. So you'll probably see some new faces. Not a lot. When you're in the cells and you're discussing charges or explaining charges, make sure you're doing it in front of the suspect with the lawyer. All right. Don't be pulling the lawyer away to have these little sidebars until after you've done that in front of whoever you have in the cells. We need to be observant of how many EMS are around. If there's not a lot, we need to assist them in 47 calls and 911s for help. That's really it from these notes. What do you have?
We need to make sure that we have some patrols going around Last Train Diner, possibly also Sunrise. There's some people that work there that are also being targeted by a gang. Last Train Diner has been shot up multiple times. People have been kidnapped from there, etc. We need to make sure we're patrolling in that area if we can.
I have something to add on to that.
Please do.
The reason I have a couple individuals that I'm working closely with, and I've gotten this confirmed from 3 different sources. The Last Train Diner is being attacked by a Chang gang. They're having some issues. I guess individual who was part of that gang was also an owner within that business. Some type of falling out happened, and I had an individual tell me today that CG is at war with the Last Train over ownership. CG has been robbing their workers and shutting down the Last Train every day, and an individual.
All of the food.
Yeah, they're robbing it. And there's a Mr. Zolo who has been threatening the Last Train Diner to close its doors or something bad will happen to them and its employees.
Correct.
They also
Yeah,
defecated
CG is
all over
under
the
heavy
wall.
investigation right now for this. So we really need to up patrols in that area, as I said. Speaking of Zolo, there's going to be a court trial soon. I'm not sure on the date just yet for the murder of Fred Taffy. So I would like as much presence during that trial as possible to show our support.
When is
for
it?
Sergeant Taffy. I'm not sure on the date just yet.
We
but I'll
don't
let you
have
know.
a date assigned yet, but might be next Saturday. That's what we're asking the courts for. So we'll see.
Perfect. Yep. So we'll let you know when we know for sure.
Hit him with the book.
Last thing I have is a promotion. This
Yeah, I've been
guy.
waiting.
Yeah, sit the fuck down.
Okay.
21
Maybe next
months,
time.
baby.
Crunchy, thank you for the
Just got
21 months.
demoted. What makes you think you're gonna get promoted?
No, don't worry, guys. Just go fuck myself.
As his lawyer, it was a
We
voluntary
won't get a
step
promotion
down.
like that.
Okay, this officer has put in a lot of work. All right, he's out there patrolling the streets. He's going hard. He's doing his thing, despite how fucking ridiculous he looks. Bust Insider, please step up.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations, you are being promoted to senior officer.
I don't know.
Right in the head.
Jesus.
Damn, right in the forehead.
Electroshock therapy. War against last train before
Oh, these are nice papers. All right, guys.
Well done. Well done.
Oh, my turn.
Hey, if we shock him enough, he might lose enough weight.
Whew, I'm feeling all right.
Targeted fat therapy.
Yeah, he's getting more exercise right now than he's had his
All
whole
right in
life.
the sack.
You guys doing
Oh.
Definitely gonna give him an air workout.
Dude, if he stumbles, he's gonna bulldoze through something.
What if he just turns into like a ball?
Oh my.
All right, before we leave, before the storm, we had a boost that had up to 7, I believe, swaps.
Oh my god.
Do not be afraid to let the suspects know that they will be tased if they get into their vehicles. We had them get in the vehicle several times. Nobody initiated any tasing or anything like that. You got to let them know. 7 swaps is insane. Come on. So let's take care of this.
Good call.
Make sure we're trying to use spikes on these boosts. That's like the #1 way to slow them down after they swap so many times, because eventually they'll swap into like mass class.
Anubis, thank you so much for the 4 months. Graham, thank you for the 3 months.
Another thing I want to touch on real quick is in the cells when you're arguing with a lawyer, be respectful of them. Don't I understand it gets heated sometimes, but don't start name calling and stuff like that. It just makes all of us look really bad. So just make sure you're not doing that. Just be respectful and understand why they're in there and it's to argue for their client. So they're going to argue with you. That's the point. That's all I have.
Hell yeah.
All right, get the fuck out there. Thank you.
All right.
You're trending on Twitter.
What?
Hey,
Trending on Twitter.
DAs and
Cider.
prosecutors.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question.
The other day when the little car government truck GTA was happening, you kept me on the phone. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate you looking out for me. I felt much safer.
I got your back. Don't you ever question it.
Absolutely, I appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Always.
Absolutely.
Cider, you get that burger?
Wait, where's the burger at?
Like you fucking
Put it on
ate
the floor next to you.
Oh, some bitch. Someone stole the daggone burger. Oh, man.
Hi, Gamble.
Say your nerve.
Damn it.
You want to
they
see
were
us,
trying
sir?
to help.
Here you go, cider.
Wait, what's going on?
Here.
Oh, wait, what we got?
You want some mac and
You
cheese?
ran right back
Here.
in for mac and cheese.
Hell yeah, I'll take some
All
mac
right.
and cheese. Zakita.
Here's cider.
Here you
Mac
go,
and cheese
here you go.
absolutely is not.
Here's cider, because I love you. That's for
Thank
your,
you.
that's for your
Oh,
promotion,
my
baby.
man. My man.
That's for your promotion.
My
Keep
man.
straight
Mac and
up,
cheese
baby.
for you.
Hell yeah.
That's
Hell
good
yeah. Let me
fucking
go
work,
make
baby. I
sure.
love you.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. Hey, Chief, can I break
Absolutely.
Kita and celebrate with mac and cheese? Look at what it's done to me. I've lost everything. Someone daggone. Someone daggone switch my shampoo in the showers. Now all of a sudden my lower sections lose weight, but my upper sections gained a third titty. What the hell's happening, ma'am?
I'm just gonna
I'm
be
sorry,
honest.
what? Third titty?
Yeah, I got another roll that's not supposed to be there.
Oh, well, that's not supposed to happen with Kita.
Hopefully you didn't lose weight in the wrong places.
I just thought he started skipping leg day.
All right.
Oh my God.
1, sure, yes, you can have some mac and cheese. 2,
Hell yeah.
I need you to put on regular fucking pants.
They don't fit me, Chief. I want to. These are the only ones that fit me. How about this? How about this? Take me off Kita. Let me eat regular. And I'll put the weight back on.
Absolutely. I can't look at you anymore.
All right, wonderful. Oh, look,
Please
he gave me
do.
a heart
Yeah.
stopper. Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
eat all that up. Eat all that up.
All
okay?
right, I'll put the weight back on. I can do it.
Thank you.
I can do it. In 1 sec, I got to eat this sandwich so I can pick up
don't
another
like-
sandwich. What do you mean? This is, you know what I mean? I have no control over how I lose the weight.
You look like a fucking drumstick right now.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, I've been told I look here. 1 second. They said I got sent a picture. All right, check that one out.
Hey, Gru.
Shut the fuck up, Dick.
Gru. Come on, Gru.
You do look like
Damn it.
No fucking way. It's you.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Wait, I gotta shave my head?
Shave your head and put on a scarf.
Oh, man.
And a bag.
Yeah, and that's where the concern was coming from.